She go kill that baby. Yeah, she finna drink that baby into the graveyard. She go smoke that baby lung. I bet that baby have a respiratory infection. It's gonna have asthma. What else that baby gonna have? Yeah, that baby gonna be cross-eyed. I got a glass eye. That baby really gonna be cross-eyed. Yeah, that baby eye really gonna be cross. I can take this one out. See, I ain't cross. That's a one eye. They baby gonna be cross-eyed.
Charleston White is talking about Chrisean again, and this time it's about something really serious. The big news is that Child Protective Services, also known as CPS, finally stepped in. They have taken Chrisean's son, Junior, away from her. This happened after a really scary situation. Apparently, Chrisean's sister had been holding Junior hostage in a house for several days. During that time, the boy didn't have any food or water. It was also during this incident that Chrisean was exposed for giving Junior a sexually transmitted disease called Chlamydia. This isn't the first time people have heard about Junior's health problems. A while ago, his private medical records were leaked to the public. Those reports showed that Junior is suffering from a lot of different health conditions. And the reason for his poor health is really upsetting. According to the reports, all of his problems were caused by his mother's actions while she was pregnant with him. When Chrisean was pregnant, she was smoking, drinking alcohol, and sleeping with different men. These dangerous choices directly harmed the baby growing inside her. You would think that after causing all these problems for her son, Chrisean would now be trying her absolute best to be a good mother and help him. But instead, she has been doing the complete opposite. To a lot of people watching, it almost seems like she wants him gone. This is exactly what Charleston White predicted a long time ago. Back when Chrisean was still pregnant, Charleston got online and said that Junior wasn't going to come out right because of the way Chrisean was behaving. At the time, everyone thought he was just being a hater and talking nonsense. But now, everything he warned people about has turned out to be true. He even said back then that he doubted Junior would live for very long. Luckily, that specific part hasn't happened. But unfortunately, everything else Charleston said is exactly what's happening right now.
I got $5,000 that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have a retard baby. Baby go be a bit. Who want to take these goddamn? Say now, I got 5,000. I say somebody tag Blueface. Somebody tag Blueface and Chrisean Rock. I got $5,000 that they have a retarded baby. If it ain't gonna be retarded, it's gonna be autistic. Or if it ain't be autistic, it's gonna be a mute baby. One of them kind of baby. I got a $2,000 side bet that the baby don't make it. I got $2,000 that Chrisean Rock baby don't make the 9 months. That baby don't stand a chance in life. Say, so no, I'm dead. Who wanna bet? I'm taking all bets. Say I'm taking all fucking bet. $5,000. That baby come out with. That's gonna be a. That baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally. That baby will not be able. That the baby don't make the full mother semesters. I'm willing to bet this baby will not live to see on this side outside that baby ain't finna make it.
Charleston White is talking about Chrisean again, and this time it's about something really serious. The big news is that Child Protective Services, also known as CPS, finally stepped in. They have taken Chrisean's son, Junior, away from her. This happened after a really scary situation where Chrisean's sister had been holding Junior hostage without food or water. It was also during this incident that Chrisean was exposed for giving Junior a sexually transmitted disease called Chlamydia. People first started to realize something was wrong with Junior a while back. It was right after Chrisean began showing him off more on her Instagram live videos. People watching noticed that the little boy didn't look or act like other kids his age. His appearance seemed a bit off, and viewers could tell he might have some serious health problems. This got everyone talking and asking questions. Those questions led to Junior's private medical records being leaked online. The reports confirmed everyone's fears. They show that Junior is suffering from a lot of different health conditions. And the reason for his poor health is really upsetting. According to the reports, all of his problems were caused by his mother's actions while she was pregnant with him. When Chrisean was pregnant, she was smoking, drinking alcohol, and sleeping with different men. These dangerous choices directly harmed the baby growing inside her.
Say about a kid, my son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr., he's straight. He's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. No, he's not blind. No, he's not. He's a child. It's cool though. It is. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what? Y'all forgot when he got dedicated on the 7th day? I'm not even addressing nothing. Cause I don't give a. You feel me? We ain't talking about your baby cause it don't get you views. Like, you can't talk about your own kids. You know why? Cause it ain't gonna get you views. It's not gonna get people watching. So yeah, talk about what's most wanted. Talk about what's most talked about. Me, Chrisean. The name Chrisean is like stabbed. You could be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. If you talking to me like that, I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child. To be honest. But I like this, bro. You know why? Cause all the glory to God, bro. Like, y'all gonna be looking real stupid. What you talking about?
It wasn't just Charleston White who tried to warn everyone about Chrisean being a bad mom. The boy's father, Blueface, also tried to speak up a while ago. But at the time, most people thought he was just being a bitter ex and didn't take him seriously. Recently, Blueface got fed up and posted a video explaining his side of the story. He was clearly frustrated, saying, "I tried to do the right thing and keep our business private, but she keeps going on and on. Leave me alone." He even admitted some of his own mistakes, saying, "I had a baby with a baby. It's my fault too, for real. I can't lie. I tried to get an abortion, but she prayed for this." But his main point was about his son suffering. He said, "I don't care about Chrisean's feelings. My son is hurting every day, and she's acting like it's not a problem." He called her out for being a hypocrite, saying, "You had a baby on a live stream, but you're mad about the truth being live." One of his biggest complaints was about a serious health issue. Junior needed surgery for a hernia, and Blueface accused Chrisean of constantly postponing the doctor's appointments. He claimed she would miss the appointments so she could go out and do what she wanted instead. He even said he once traveled to Baltimore thinking the surgery was happening, only to find out Chrisean had missed the appointment. It wasn't until Blueface posted about the problem online that Chrisean finally took Junior to the hospital to get the surgery he needed. This is why Charleston White held off on talking about Chrisean's parenting for so long. He only started speaking out a few days ago when the situation became a full-blown crisis. Junior was kidnapped by his aunt. Here's how that happened. Chrisean had handed off Junior to her sister, Tareen, so she could go live her own life without the responsibility. Tareen was basically raising the boy out of her own pocket. They had a deal that Chrisean would send Tareen $15,000 as payment for all the care she had provided. But Chrisean refused to pay the money. Tareen, who has 6 kids of her own to take care of, was tired of using her own money and energy to care for a special needs child. So, she basically held Junior in her house and refused to give him back until she received the $15,000 she was owed. Because Chrisean didn't want to get into a physical fight with Tareen herself, she sent another one of her sisters, Tessa, to go get Junior. When Tessa arrived, she and Tareen got into a physical fight. After the fight, Tareen posted online to explain herself, saying, "I'm not a babysitter, nor would I kidnap anybody, baby. I have 6 of my own." She saw her actions as a tough lesson for Chrisean, adding, "I'm not going to do nothing but show your girls how to get it. Even in the worst storm, I'm grown. This was the lesson my baby needed." This entire messy situation is what finally caused CPS to step in and take Junior to a safer place.
She lied to everybody, making it seem like I wasn't trying to come get my kid. She was not trying to open the door. She's not trying to get my baby up. She took him for ransom. I don't know. I went there tonight. We waited till she pulled up. When she pulled up, that's when I called the cops. We called the cops.
She was there on FaceTime, yeah, she was there.
So, we in the car, we waiting for the cops. The cops go inside, they like, "What's going on?" I said, "Look, she's not trying to get my baby up. she took him for ransom. I don't know if he's safe. I don't know what's up. She's saying online, like, I'm not trying to come get my son when she's refusing to give me my son. Okay, it's 6 a.m. right now, y'all. So it's 3 a.m. in LA. Let me show you what happened, though. So I got my kid. They had to break into the house to get my son. I'm here with the cops. They're on the couch.
The drama didn't stop with the aunts. Tareen's daughter, Destiny, saw everything Sishan was saying online and decided to defend her mother. She was not okay with Sishan calling her mom broke and posted a long message telling her side of the story. Destiny basically said that Sishan was making everything up. She was confused, asking, "Why are you so mad that my mom wouldn't take your side? You need to admit you're wrong and understand what you did." She wanted to make it clear that for her family, this was never about money. She wrote, "You keep talking about money, but that's not the point. We've never been worried about money. If we need it, we find a way to get it, and asking you would be our very last choice." Destiny explained that her mother, Tareen, was the one doing all the real work. She said Tareen works extremely hard to take care of Junior, even though she doesn't fully understand all of his special needs. She's always trying to get his social security information from Sishan, so she can officially get him the help he requires. She does nothing but love him and care for him, Destiny wrote. She accused Sishan of using her own son as a pawn in a game because she knows Tareen will always step up and take care of him, no matter what. Destiny described her mom's life. Tareen has a very busy schedule but still takes Junior everywhere with her. She is constantly spending her own money on him for things like clothes and underwear. Destiny says Junior basically lives with them, and whenever Sishan does have him for a short time, she sends him back with nothing. While Sishan does sometimes send money for necessities, it's rare and it's never enough to cover all the big bills that come with raising a child. If you thought that was the end of the story, just wait. The next part is even more shocking. According to Tareen, Sishan had a severe case of a sexually transmitted disease chlamydia when she was in labor about to give birth to Junior. The infection was so bad that the doctor told her it was not even sanitary or safe for her to deliver the baby naturally. The doctors advised her to have a C-section to protect the baby's health. But, determined to avoid the surgery, Sishan decided to push and have a natural birth anyway.
Why didn't your mother instincts kick in day one when you gave birth? Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there when I was wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your mother instincts didn't kick in. They said we had to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. My instincts was that then. Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that. So, don't do that. And I encourage you. I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking about my grandbaby, like... And you know what's crazy? We will never talk about Chrisean because he's special and we really love him. But yo, you are foul. You are foul and disgusting. And how you playing? It's a no-go zone. It's a no-go zone over here. You know that. It's a no-go zone over here. We had a meeting with CPS. My reason for that is because I have to clear my name. I have to clear my position. Yes, I'm going to protect myself. You tell lies and you sell fake stories. I see what's going on. You don't mind. So, okay, why would I, after you didn't come get him, be like, okay, I'm just going to wait on Chrisean's timing? No, it don't work like that, baby girl. It's me, big sis. But you played. You let your little emotions and the rewire your little brain, and you did what you did. Now you think it's cool. It's not. You play with me, my household, post in my household. When was that ever a thing that's cool to play with? It was never a thing cool to play with. You did wrong. You did wrong. But it's like, okay, you want me to lay it out? I'll lay it out. But I'm going to leave that for now. Don't keep playing with me. All my kids, y'all threatening my daughter, sending her messages. Who coming to see her today? Pull up. Don't do that. Don't do that. You start a bunch of unnecessary foul drama. You can't hold your word on nothing. You heard me. Can't hold your word on nothing. One thing you held your word on was coming with the police, and you brought the whole police force. And yes, I'm not answering my door. And that was me, yes, sitting on the couch. I don't answer the door for the police. What are you talking about? Especially after they come at 2 something in the morning. Why would I answer the door? Why would I? You play games. And you thought you was going to play with me. But I made sure my name was canceled out with CPS and anybody so you couldn't play with me with him. You did that, though. You did that. So now your karma, that's on you. But don't forget, every action, a reaction comes behind it. So be careful on the type of reactions that you want. You keep putting negativity out here, negativity going to chase you down. I could really do you dirty. But you know what? I'm going to keep my little stuff in the tuck. I got it. For now. For now.
With all of this crazy drama unfolding online for everyone to see, it wasn't long before commentator Charleston White saw what was happening. And, as everyone expected, he had a whole lot to say about it. He went live on the internet to share his thoughts, and he did not hold back or try to be nice about it at all. Charleston started by basically saying, "I told you so." He reminded everyone that he had predicted these exact problems a long time ago, back when Chrisean was still pregnant. He said that people called him a hater back then, but now everything he said is coming true. He didn't feel bad for Chrisean one bit. Instead, he focused all of his anger on how Junior was the real victim in all of this. He talked about how the little boy never asked to be born into such a messy and unhealthy situation. Charleston then reacted to the new information about the birth, saying that the story about Chrisean having chlamydia during labor was one of the most disgusting things he had ever heard. He said that a mother's first job is to protect her child, and from the very first moment of his life, Chrisean failed to do that by choosing what she wanted over what was safe and healthy for her baby. He also agreed with Destiny, Tareen's daughter. He said that it was obvious Chrisean was using her own son as a pawn to get attention and sympathy online, all while other people were actually doing the hard work of raising him and paying for his needs. In the end, Charleston said that while the situation with the aunt holding the boy hostage was wrong, he understood why she was so frustrated. He believes the real villain in the entire story is Chrisean, for being a selfish and unfit mother who created this entire terrible situation for her son. He finished by saying he was glad CPS finally got involved and took Junior away to protect him.
Man, that drunk, baby. It's sober up by the time he get to the 7th grade. Right now, that still drunk from whatever they were doing when he was in the womb. That's a drunk. That motherfucker still drunk. Sober up by the time he get to kindergarten. Jesus Christ. You know, then it'll be in special ed class. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Sober up by the time he gets. Jesus. Right now, that motherfucker drunk. Holy shit. Yeah, look drunk. Okay. I wasn't drinking with the baby. The bitch did.
People online are reacting to this whole situation, and they are not happy with Chrisean. One person commented, "She is a horrible mom. That baby is suffering and needs help as soon as possible. I hate that people online are supporting this type of behavior." Another person focused on Junior's health, saying, "Junior has real disabilities and needs real help. But she's online saying he's walking and talking just fine. She must think we're all fools. That poor little boy needs therapy, not lies. I can't stand her." Now, we want to know what you think about all of this. What's your opinion on Charleston White calling out Chrisean for the way Junior's health turned out? Do you think he's right to drag her for it? Or is it going too far? And the big question, do you all really think Child Protective Services will finally take Junior away from Chrisean for good after all of this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to click right here to watch another messy video about this drama.